For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorials.com, memorials that matter. On Thursday, MnDOT held an open house to discuss the bridge reconstruction project at the Highway 210 I-94 interchange that begins on Monday. The work includes replacing the existing two bridges with a single structure, building trails on both sides of the road, constructing 3 roundabouts, and realigning the on- and off-ramps. Emma Olson, MnDOT Public Affairs Coordinator for District 4, says that on Monday, crews are going to start implementing traffic control devices, with the major detouring of traffic set to begin on May 4th.
You'll see traffic is going to switch from both bridges. You'll see the North Bridge will close, and then traffic will switch over to the South Bridge, and then traffic will be head-to-head on 210. And that's kind of the way it's going to be for the duration of the project. And then the ramps will close as part of that as well.
Olson says the new bridge structure is going to be built where the current North Bridge is located.
So the North Bridge is really going to be that new roadway. That's going to be the way that we get in and out. And so that's where we're going to be doing the bulk of the work that's happening. And then once that's done, then traffic will switch back to that north side. And that's when that the offline South Bridge will come down.
Also starting May 4th, crews will be doing some overnight closures of I-94 for bridge demolition. During those times, the ramps will be opened back up for interstate traffic to pass through. In the daytime, the ramps will be closed again, and I-94 traffic will reopen. When demolition of the North Bridge is complete, the ramps will be closed 24/7 until the new roadway is completed. Olson says safety is the #1 reason for any project that MnDOT works on, and is also the drive behind adding the walking and biking trails to the sides of Highway 210.
There's going to be this great conduit from one side of 210 to the other, and connecting your town to Walmart. And so people are going to be able to get there and be able to walk there safely without concern about being in traffic or having to dodge traffic. They're going to have a walkway. And I think that's always a great improvement in making sure that our roads are built for all users.
Olson emphasizes that Highway 210 will remain open for the entire duration of the project, which is scheduled to be completed in October. Deputies say a family's home and most of their belongings were destroyed by a fire in Battle Lake last Sunday morning. The Ottertail County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called to the home on County Highway 83 northwest of Battle Lake at around 11:49. By the time first responders from the Battle Lake and Underwood Fire Departments arrived, the home was fully engulfed in flames. All of the occupants of the home, including 2 adults and 6 younger children, have been able to evacuate on their own. Deputies say it was reported that the deck of the house had caught fire first, and the flames quickly spread to the main home. No other details have been released. The Ottertail County Sheriff's Office is warning residents of a recent scam impersonating law enforcement. The Sheriff's Office has received reports of an individual impersonating Lieutenant Syme and contacting people claiming they have a warrant for failure to appear for jury duty. Law enforcement will never call you to demand payment or threaten arrest over the phone for missing jury duty. The Sheriff's Office says that if you receive a call like this, do not provide any personal or financial information, send money or gift cards, or click on any suspicious links. Instead, hang up immediately. If you're unsure, contact your local law enforcement agency directly using a trusted phone number. Court documents reveal details about a shooting incident in the Battle Lake Trailer Park last Friday. At around 4:38, the Ottertail County Dispatch received a report from the trailer park that a suicidal man had informed the caller that he was going to kill himself, and then they heard a gunshot soon after. Given the trailer park's location near Tiny Tykes Childcare and the Battle Lake Public School, the Ottertail SWAT team was called in to assist. When law enforcement arrived, they learned that the man, 67-year-old Clinton Honeycutt Jr., had returned to his residence with the firearm. Officers established a perimeter around the home and began evacuating neighbors. Officers say Honeycutt came back out and sat on a chair. Law enforcement again told Honeycutt to surrender. Otherwise, they'd have to deploy K-9 Unit Jocko. Officers say Honeycutt stood up and said he was going back inside. Concerned that he was going to retrieve a firearm, law enforcement shot a less than lethal round at Honeycutt, which appeared ineffective. K-9 Jocko was deployed to apprehend him, which it did by closing the distance and biting his left arm. Honeycutt began punching the police dog in the head multiple times. Officers were then able to secure Honeycutt and pull K-9 Jocko off him. While in custody, Honeycutt told officers that he and his wife had an argument, during which he grabbed the pistol and went outside. He said he fired the firearm into the ground and never threatened suicide. Honeycutt made his first court appearance Monday morning and has been charged with intentionally discharging a firearm in a school or park zone, recklessly using a gun in a school or park zone, threats of violence, obstructing the legal process, and assaulting a public safety dog. The Fergus Falls Police Department, the Becker County Sheriff's Office, and the Ottertail County Sheriff's Office continue to investigate the missing persons case involving Joshua Ard. Joshua is 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 220 pounds, and has brown hair and brown eyes. The family has not seen or heard from Joshua since last June. Anyone with information on Joshua's whereabouts is asked to call the Fergus Falls Police Department. On Sunday, the Fergus Falls Firefighters Association is holding its annual Pancake Feed fundraiser. Starting at 7:30 and going until 1, firefighters will be serving pancakes at the fire station. Free will donations go towards specialized safety and rescue equipment, as well as fire prevention education in the Fergus Falls community. The city of Fergus Falls has announced that May 6th will be Chris Tungseth Day. City officials say that when Chris makes the top 3 on American Idol, the show will bring a production crew to Fergus Falls, and the city will host a hometown hero event that includes a parade and a concert from Chris. Voting only takes place during the show Monday nights at 7 o'clock and only through the official American Idol website and social media sites. More details will be released as we get closer to the show's finale. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonememorials.com, memorials that matter. For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in at 5 o'clock every Friday afternoon on KBRFradio.com or the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Find more stories on KBRFradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.